Hi, friends, and welcome to Motivation Mondays on A Peculiar Project. I'm Fritz. I'm glad you've come back or have joined me for the first time. I've been talking about authenticity for the last couple weeks, and this will be sort of my third wrap up on that. Um, Something you should know about me, and you will start to see as you watch these videos, is that I tend to make things too serious or too intense. And today I'm going to try to roll it back, but we'll see if I can. So, one thing that I have said in a past video is I use the term subconscious, and I want to clarify that because in psychology they don't use that term because it's too muddied by different meanings, and so it's unclear what people always mean when they say subconscious. So Freud used the terms unconscious and preconscious, and in psychology, they've stuck with that. So, what those words mean, I think part of why we don't use that is because unconscious has a sort of uncomfortable, maybe medical meaning to a lot of us. If someone's unconscious, that might be a dangerous situation. Um, but really, the unconscious mind is where thoughts, feelings, memories, and emotions are stored. And they may be repressed or they may be accessed and put in use. So the preconscious is when those thoughts, feelings, memories float up and are available to be accessed by our conscious awareness. So I wanted to clarify that. And if I do use subconscious in the future, probably what I mean is preconscious, that there are these parts of ourselves that we may access or we may avoid. So I kind of talked about this a little bit, but these parts of the preconscious mind are what can come out in our journal and can help us understand authenticity, which in the past we defined as our actions and our words being in alignment with our true values and desires. Last week, I talked about how it may be difficult for some of us to act in accordance with our authentic selves. And I stand by that, but I'm also going to say sort of the opposite this week. Um, Authenticity should be easy unless you are living in an oppressive situation or feel that it is unsafe for you to express yourself authentically. In that case, be careful, lay low, make your plans, and then get yourself out. You deserve to live in a safe place where you can be yourself. Um, but for this week, what I want to talk about is how being ourselves should be easy. It should be just the natural state of things, and that's what we're working towards. Often, when we aren't trying so hard, when we're just letting our creativity flow into our project, whether it's drawing with crayons or writing in our journal or cutting up paper for a collage or maybe just going for a run, doing some tennis or pickleball, whatever it is, letting yourself be yourself, feel that natural flow of just existence, that's a great state to practice being in. And it should become easier as you practice this. So, living authentically is simply to be yourself. And a good sign that you're living authentically is when it has that natural ease, when it feels like when it feels less complicated, that you aren't hiding. A good sign that you are not being authentic is when you are trying really hard. We've seen those people who try too hard, and we've probably been the person trying too hard. So when we recognize that we're trying to be something we're not, to do something that doesn't align with our values, to yeah, those. That's really difficult. And so when we're forcing ourselves to do that, we can feel it. We resist in some way, and we want to watch for those signs So we know when we're not being authentic and we can figure out how to navigate that. There are situations when you have to conform, like we talked about, or you have to do your job, but finding a way to either make it a project that can align with your values, doing it in a way that aligns with your values, or finding a way to finish that and get it out of your life so you can move on to authentic projects. So, yes, it's okay to practice authenticity in your journal. Eventually, it will feel easier and it will feel joyful for you to live your life as your authentic self. Eventually, you'll find you can't help but be yourself. And when you share yourself with others, that is the greatest gift you can give. So, thank you for being here with me and being yourself for these few moments. I hope that you like this content. If you did, please do like and subscribe and ring the bell. And if you want to support my channel, leave a comment down below and let me know how you're doing.